What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about the secrets of the euro. So, here in the United States, I'll be honest, we don't know anything about the euro. So today, I want to take a look at this video by Half Asleep Chris explaining what makes the euro so unique among all the different currencies in the world. So let's take a look.
Now normally I'd go through and talk about each banknote individually, but with the euro it makes much more sense to talk about them collectively. These new
Whoa, hold on. This is like, I gotta say, this is the first time I've ever actually looked at the physical bills, like the euro. I've never actually seen them before. And it goes all the way up to 200? That's interesting. That's a huge amount of money, right? How much? Actually, I'm kind of curious, like what the exchange rate is right now, for one US dollar, USD to euro. So one US dollar right now equals 86.86 euros. So a euro is worth quite a bit more than $1 right now. Okay. So your money is worth more. And you go up to a higher denomination. You go all the way up to a 200 euro bill. I didn't know bills even went that high anywhere in the world.
notes are known as the Europa series, and they are very much a series, with each denomination just a slight variant on the overall design. Like the
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Wait a minute. The more I look at these, this is cool. The euro, the different bills are different colors, they're different sizes, they have cool artwork. They have the color is actually amazing. And it looks like you got those security like weird strips that they put on bills now for like security reasons or whatever. They started doing that to American like 20 and $100 bills finally. These are beautiful. I have to say, the euro just objectively looks better than like a US dollar. Just talking about aesthetically, it looks better. And why is it different sizes? It's really interesting. I don't understand everything going on here, but this is some beautiful looking money.
Like the previous series, the notes have retained their size, colour, and the theme of European architecture. The
Okay.
front of each denomination displays a window or doorway to represent openness and cooperation, whilst
Oh, is that what it is? Because I noticed there was architecture on each bill. It's purposefully like windows, entrances, like very welcoming. And okay, that here in the United States, all of our money. The more I think about it, the more I can't help but think our money is actually pretty ugly. it's all it's always looked the same. It's just pictures of old dead dudes, all one color. I didn't know you could just make money that was really beautiful. Like why don't now I'm wondering why we don't do this.
the reverse depicts a bridge, symbolising communication. The €5 sees a classical architecture style, the 10 Romanesque, the 20 Gothic,
Oh wow.
the 50 Renaissance, the 100 Baroque, and the 200 a 19th century iron and glass theme.
Wow, a 200 euro bill. It's got big, beautiful glass architecture, and this is really cool. I've never seen this. Wow.
The old 500 note had the theme of modern 20th century architecture.
What? There was a 500 euro note? 500? And that's like 650 American US dollars, I guess, if I'm calculating that at all correctly. What would you ever need such a high bill for? Oh my god.
although has been discontinued and is slowly being removed from circulation.
Oh, okay.
Importantly though, none of the specific doorways, windows or bridges shown are real. They're fictional designs, intended to represent each of the original members but without unfairly representing one more than the other.
What? See, that's something that we'd never do in America. In America, people want to take credit for stuff. That's a very American thing, like very egotistical. But the stuff that's featured on the euro doesn't even exist. So it's not showing favoritism. If a certain monument or structure exists in a specific place, that'd be showing like some kind of favoritism, I guess. But instead, this is mostly symbolic, the imagery, and it's made up. What? That's a fascinating idea. Again, talk about stuff that we certainly have never thought about here.
Also like the previous series, the reverse of each note features a map of Europe, although this time including Malta and Cyprus, who have both since joined the Eurozone, as well as
Okay.
a tiny section right in the bottom left to show the Canary Islands and some
Cool.
of France's territories.
Cool.
But that's about it for the similarities. So what exactly has changed? Well, the denomination in the bottom left has been replaced by one in green colour changing ink, making
Okay.
it difficult to replicate. And on
Oh,
the
okay.
100 and 200 notes, it even contains tiny euro symbols.
Whoa. We don't have this. They've developed some new security features to prevent counterfeiting and stuff on some of the new US $100 bills, but there's no like little dollar signs inside of our numbers or anything. This is like next level.
There's also a larger holographic strip on the right, this time containing an image of Europa, a figure from Greek mythology after whom the continent was named.
Cool. It took us a while, but we finally have started using sometimes this metallic strip or whatever.
Europa can also be seen in the watermark of each note, alongside the denomination and piece of architecture.
That's cool.
Although admittedly it does kind of resemble a kid's drawing. In terms of other
cool.
security features, both series are fairly similar. Obviously they all feature the Orion constellation, a group of 5 circles or donuts which can be detected by printers and computer software in order to prevent photocopying.
That is so cool. There are so many hidden little secrets in the euro. I guess that's why this video is called Secrets of the Euro. With the strip and the euro symbol in the numbers, and you got like star constellations on the money, and
This feature was included on banknotes in secret for many years, until a member of the public first detected it on a €10 note, hence the name and the fact that it sort of doesn't really resemble Orion.
wow.
Under UV light,
That's so cool. Like, people didn't even know what the dots were. And they're actually like constellations. That's really cool.
certain elements of the notes glow to indicate their authenticity.
What?
Including the stars in the flag and the stars around the architecture, as
Oh my god. You guys definitely take your security of your money more seriously. I'm pretty sure we don't have UV printing on our money. This is like 10 different security features on this stuff. Wow.
well as certain sections of the reverse. Tiny glowing flecks are also visible, something they purposely add into the paper, again to show their authenticity.
Wow.
But the new notes have added another really cool security feature, in the form of these short diagonal lines on the edges of each note.
What?
If you fold the notes round to form a circle, they perfectly line up, indicating that the note is likely genuine, as
Oh my god, you guys really have thought of everything. Which makes all the sense in the world. Like, now you would actually think, knowing that this exists, America would look at the euro and implement some of these security features. Like, why not? I don't know, maybe we're too lazy or just don't care, but this is pretty important stuff. I've never seen some of these security features.
counterfeiters can have difficulty being so precise with their printing. And these notes have introduced some microprint too, seen in the stars in the middle of the note.
What?
If you look extremely closely, you'll see the word euro repeating in 3 different alphabets.
What? What kind of crazy printing technology do you guys have? This is absolutely blowing me away. This is destroying the US dollar. There really are like 10 different security features on this money.
Again, something that counterfeiters cannot achieve with inexpensive printers.
Right.
And what is probably my favourite hidden feature?
There's more?
Each note is secretly a flag of Europe in disguise. How cool is that?
What?
However,
But wait, what? What do you mean? What? Oh, I see. I see the European Union flag. Yeah, in the background. Okay.
having said all that, you'd be right to accuse these notes of being boring.
No, no, this is not boring. This is not boring at all. Coming from the United States, our money is boring. This is awesome.
They're deliberately plain and devoid of any personality. Europe is an exceptionally diverse continent with the finest architecture on the planet, and yet they've opted for fictional designs.
I don't think this is plain. I think these are beautiful. I think this is much more attractive than our money. So I don't even agree with that.
But I do understand it. These banknotes are used by an ever-increasing number of countries, and they can't be seen to favour certain ones.
Sure.
And where the banknotes fall short, the coins certainly deliver. The euro coins are arguably the coolest and most collectible in the world.
Whoa.
Each country has their own designs, and they
Whoa. So, I've also never seen the euro coins? You call this like a euro cent? Like in America, we have names for different things, like a quarter or a nickel for 25 cents and 5 cents. Do you have different names for the different coins? Probably, right? Or is this just like a 50 euro cent piece?
can therefore be much more personal. The Colosseum features
Oh, you have a 1 euro coin. We don't really use a dollar coin. They do exist, they're just not really used. And I'm pretty sure we don't have a $2 coin. We have no equivalent to the 2 euro, or the 200 euro, or the 500 euro.
the Colosseum features on the Italian 5 cents, for example, and the Brandenburg Gate on the German 10. And even some countries that aren't EU members have their own coins,
Whoa.
such as San Marino and Vatican City.
Wait a minute, what do you... So, the coins do have specific portraits and places in Europe, whereas the bills don't. Okay.
In total, there are more than 300 different designs across the different values and countries, making
Wait, you're telling me that the different countries in the EU have their own euro coins? Like you're allowed to print your own country's designs on the coins in your country? Am I getting this right?
them an absolute dream for collectors. They most certainly make up for the lack of variation on the banknotes.
That's cool.
But if that's still not enough, there are some euro banknotes that are
That is cool. I don't know. The closest thing we have in America is like our quarters, 25 cents coins. Vary. The design changes depending on what state you're in. I guess that's like the sort of the equivalent. And what is this? What is this? What is this? Why does this say 0? What do you mean 0? What do you mean you have a 0 euro note? Is this real?
decidedly more interesting. This is a €0, a souvenir note printed on real banknote paper, with real security features and authorised by the European Central Bank.
What?
It has a watermark, glows under UV light, and feels and looks exactly as you'd expect a real euro to.
That's awesome. This thing looks so cool. What? This is like just a collector's item? Like a souvenir? This is so cool. It feels like wrong, like an Easter egg, like you shouldn't have this. The zero note, the euro. What?
And whilst this one features the atomium in Brussels, like the coins, there are literally hundreds of different designs. So whilst the euros themselves might be slightly dull, that's
Wow.
necessary. They're the second most traded currency in the world, and represent such a vast population area. And though they might have sacrificed some infinitely more interesting notes in the process, we got some pretty cool coins out of it, and the euro has undoubtedly made life a lot easier.
I mean, I don't even. I think the euro looks amazing. I don't think it's boring at all. I love the design, and the security features are amazing. I think that the US dollar could actually, like, improve based on the euro. The coins are amazing too. We didn't get into those too much, but this was really, really cool. I've never, like, sat back and actually learned about the euro, never really seen a euro before. Let alone close up like this. So this was actually a lot of fun for me. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on the euro and the history and the designs, and that'd be cool to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.